So I'm gonna skim through this one. It's a 30-minute long video, but I made a video that I was really hyped from the promo. It's like an amateur skate video, so um, don't expect people to be backflipping down Wallenberg or anything, but it's an entertaining thing. First, I'm gonna go over the Kyla wrist part. Uh, Now it starts out with her just eating it on a four stair, and I thought this was a pretty cool intro because everybody has been there. Everybody has been, you know, a beginner where you're. I don't know how long she's been skating stairs. I'm kind of writing a story about her, but it almost seems to be a theme in the video. Like, okay, she ollied the four stair. You're. I don't know if you heard. I had like a funny burp. So yeah, she's hype on it. I'm hype on it for her. You're watching the video. You're like, okay, she ollied a four stair. What's next? Oh my god, a six stair. I'm kind of nervous at this point because you just watch her fall on a four stair. Okay, never mind. So I thought, I don't know how intentional the editing is, but it's kind of clever, like to set it up in a way. It is almost storytelling where you don't see that as in as many skate videos. Um, and she's getting some tricks. I liked this part of the video just because I feel like she's putting her best foot forward. You don't know what's going to happen. She does get some clips in there. Then towards the end of her part, which is kind of poetic, and she's willing to eat it, which is kind of cool. But she gets a five star at the end, so it's kind of like a heartwarming. You're going through a journey with her. You're seeing her excitement. You're seeing her homies hype her up. It's cool. So I'm just going over the parts kind of quick just because it's a long video. The Ryan Sains part is insane in weird fashion. He's just doing. This guy doesn't follow the rules. That's what I'll say about him. He's just kind of doing whatever. He's doing some nose stalls, like ride on nose stalls. Um, Fun stuff, but what was really interesting about his part is at the end, he's doing this. First, he's doing this spinny thing, which I love. Um, I used to always do this, like when I used to skate at the park or something, or like if you have a tennis court you're riding on, that's a really fun thing to do. So he's having fun. He's just getting whatever clips he wants. But then there's this really strange thing where this part, I'm watching this like, dude, first off, why is he trying this so many times? Second off, what is in his mouth that's so important that he's keeping it in his mouth? And then they're like, how could this go any better, right? I'm watching this thinking, and I'm like, the first one was fine, right? What could go better here? You're falling in the water, you're just gonna fall, right? This dude was committed to landing it, which I didn't even know existed into water, right? So his goal, why it took so many tries, he's literally gonna land it. And I was just confused. And then it's one of those toothpicks things, but I've never really seen this, like a dude committing to landing into the water. So it's innovative, really. I don't know that I've seen it. Most people, like, they're fine if they land on the water, like you kickflip off a dock or whatever, you landed on your board on the water, then it drops. This guy was committed to the bit where he was committed to actually landing it. I thought that was interesting. Then at 2:40 or 24 minutes in, there's actually a better view of the toothpick that he has. This is very important stuff. You saw it right there, right? I didn't really pause it that great on it. Nah, it's just not gonna happen. But yeah, very important. Why is that so important to him? I don't know. I'm curious. But then the real reason I even wanted to watch this video, I'm skipping to the Jonathan part. Jonathan Shimizu. He posted the trailer where he is skating Clipper, and watching this, I was even more confused of how he's gonna skate Clipper, right? And I was thinking, what trick's gonna go down? So I'm gonna watch his full part in this. It's starting out at him at the convention center or whatever. He got a little roll in, which is sick. And I think what I liked so much about this part is he's just trying his best to skate the spots he wants to skate. And I think everybody, I've never been to a famous spot, right? Like a really, really famous spot like these. And you just kind of wonder, like, how big are these? What could I do at them? Could I do anything? Um, Also, I like the turf grass ride. It's kind of cool. I like his outfits. He looks like an interesting character. And I'm pretty sure he's the one who edited this whole video. But you're watching it, and he's got like a really interesting range of tricks because some stuff looks a little more simple. Like the lip slide, I can understand. The pop shove it onto that's not a trick I want to do. And honestly, there's a lot of slip out possibilities anytime you pop shove it onto something. Yeah. Yeah, something about this video just like it brought out the skater in me and I just wanted to skate like it. Sometimes the homie parts are nice. Sometimes I get annoyed and I get sick of B-roll. Other times I just enjoy them. But yeah, I feel like these guys in this video and chicks or whatever they want to be, uh, they kind of have a creative way of looking at things, and I like to see some of the tricks. And those were nice pictures of this gentleman. And he's putting together combos, and this is like this is where I'm happy when I watch a skate video, and I feel like they're skating to the best of their ability. Who even thinks of this? How do you think of this? I don't know. I wouldn't have thought of that. I wouldn't have thought to put that in a video. Am I hyping it up too much? Yeah, maybe, but I like the video. So. And again, he has like it's interesting because it seems like he has a pretty big bag of tricks, but nothing is too like gnarly. So the whole time you're watching it, I mean, they look like mellow tricks, a lot of them, but he's kind of got a wide range. It's pretty creative. He could skate a little faster. This is a trick too, though. Like you never know what people are capable of. A switch 50 front shove out is a hard trick. Like don't I can't even switch 50 really. Like I could on something small, but I don't I could switch shove. I could probably switch 50. I don't know that I could put them together. Then he just had like his part has such range. It's very interesting to watch. You never know what's going to happen. Like this line is stupid clean to me. Like he didn't even tic tac after that big spinny thing, whatever that's called. Parking lots are like skate havens. I always loved like skating stuff like that, just so smooth. We used to have one that didn't even have any spots. That's funny. He shouldn't have kept that in there, really. But he did land it. It counted, okay? And I thought at first, I'm like, why is he putting just a board slide? I actually think the point of this clip was that the nose touched the. I'm pretty sure the intention of it there was that the nose touched the pole, which just makes it cooler. So yeah, this is an interesting character. I want to see him get way better, and I want to see him just where he goes with it. He's interesting to me. I'm not as interested in too much simple stuff, so I'm gonna skip towards the end. Also, like the whole his whole part, he hasn't really been getting that buck. The first convention center drop in was pretty big, but then he's got this pretty big rail. So like I like watching this team or whatever you'd call it really pushing themselves, and this is the Clipper. This is the whole reason I watch it. That he showed the roll up, and I'm like, what is this dude gonna do on Clipper? Like I'm interested, right? What do you think it is? What do you think he's gonna do? A 50-50. And there was something satisfying about seeing the hype. Um, it's just cool. I feel like it's just simple. I feel like skaters overcomplicate things like, oh, this has been done at Clipper, this has been done at Clipper. I don't want to do it because it's ABD, blah, blah, blah. But this dude was just like, hey, man, I want to see if I can do something at Clipper. And he did the trick at Clipper. And that's it. You don't overthink it. Just skate to the best of your ability. And people are going to probably like it. So, I mean, do I care that this is ABD? Not really. Not really. Because I know that, from what I've seen from this guy, this is him putting his best foot forward. And that's what I like to see. I like to see full effort skating. I'm a lazy skater. I like to do tricks I can already do. I don't like to push myself too much. Partially because I just don't skate as much as I'm getting older, but I love to see people push themselves, and I think this is a sick clip. I think it's worthy of a part. I think it's worthy of review. That's why I reviewed it. So what y'all think of the 50-50 on Clipper? What'd you think? What'd you think of this part in general? Go watch the full length skate video. Definitely show us some love. Tell them I sent you, or don't, just comment. But yeah, pretty sick part. Good friends. It looks like a fun crew to skate with. Hope y'all enjoy.